Good morning. Well, I'm back here today after a little Christmas break. I know the videos are quite delayed, but yeah, we got back and I ended up catching something on the planes. I've lost a week of being sick with some sort of weird flu thing. I'm feeling better now, so it's time to get back. I have a section here above me, kind of goes this section towards the front of the house. It's the last section that needs to be vacuumed out, cleaned of all the debris. Obviously got to roll back the insulation that the roofers put in, and then I'm gonna put it down properly. And then I got to do another 200 mils on top of that. So that's our last full section to do. And I've got to cut out the styrofoam or the foam board. Got to cut this one out to make like a plug in there for the door. And yeah, and that should be this section done. And then I just have the really large section with the roof window that goes up to the skylight window that goes to the roof. I've just got to cover up some piping in there. And then we're done with the house, which would be fantastic. Probably done, I don't know, 3-4 more days sort of thing, hopefully. And then I'm straight on to electrics. But anyways, yeah, while we were gone, the electrics basically in the house, where I was gone, because I went home to visit my mom in Canada for Christmas. And of course, poor Sam got sick as soon as I left, and then we were running electrical stuff like the dryer and the washer and things like that. And I don't know if it was just too much at once, or it's just, we got lucky for 4 years of it, and basically all the wires have melted, which is a bit terrifying. So I kind of talked to her over the phone on how to get it working. We managed to get a couple of rooms with heat, not the bedroom, and she was freezing and all this sort of stuff. So yeah, it's basically looks like most of the wires, anything that has a switch on it, has all the casing around the wire has all just disintegrated. We think just based off of some of the plugs we have in the house, we AI'd it or whatever, and it looks like they're from about the 50s. So a lot of the wire in here is from the 50s. So it's basically gone. It's just unfortunate because like right after I finished this in a week, I was going to be coming back, doing a week of this, and then starting electric. So yeah, bit of a disaster this Christmas for Sam. She'll probably her worst ever. We're apart, and then it's freezing, and then she's sick. So poor Sam. But anyways, I came back, and then I quickly did a couple days worth of trying to get things running. I ran some actual cables from like junction boxes, disconnected wires to see what was melting. And actually some of the wires inside the walls look like they've melted as well, just from what I can see. So we've just been pushing too much through it. I also installed luckily I installed what they call an interrupter here. And it kind of stops anything that gets grounded out, and it shuts it off. So luckily I did that before. That stopped any fires. But it also means that the power kept resetting anytime there's a short, or like the electrical cables get connected to something that grounds out. So yeah, we've got a lot of work to do to get the house kind of safe again. Everything's kind of bypassed that doesn't work, but we have just enough. We have kind of the washing machine on, or the dryer on like an extension cord, which we shouldn't do, but we're doing it. But we're just making sure we don't do anything when we're not here watching it. Yeah, definitely don't do what I did at home. It's not the best thing to do. But to hire an electrician in to help me to do it, it would be thousands, so it's just not worth it, and you wouldn't get one in this quickly anyways. So by the time I finish this little bit up and move to redoing all the boxes and redoing all the electrical wires, it's going to be, it wouldn't be worth it. So anyways, a bit of a depressing, I don't say depressing, bit of a sad Christmas for us. We're apart. Because another reason we were apart is one of our good friends is basically in the hospital, so he couldn't take care of our cats. And it's a lot to ask for other people. 4 cats is a lot. Just the poop alone is pretty massive. So yeah, that's what we're doing. That's the plan. Hope everyone had a good New Year's. And let's get on and let's get some big things done. bye.